Do how to find the sum of a sequence with your calculator. This will be a quick little video, I hope, without any mistakes. So I'll probably make a mistake. So say you want to find the sum of this sequence, the sum from n equals 1 to 15 of 5 over 1 plus n. So this would be equal to 5 over 1 plus 1 plus 5 over 1 plus 2 plus dot 5 over 1 plus 15. Okay, so if I want to do this with my calculator, first you get your calculator up. Here you go. Okay, let's go calculator. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Here he comes. Okay, so I'm back, and this is how you do it. First, move this thing out of the way, move this thing where you can see it. You choose a nice orange calculator for the Broncos, and then you go like this. So first of all, before I told you, you have to be in mode sequential. You don't have to be in mode sequential for this. So all you have to do is go to y equals, put into your y equals the equation of the sequence that you're trying to find. So in this case, or the formula for the sequence. So in this case, it's 5 divided by, in parentheses, you got to put in 1 plus x, where x is going to be counted as n in this case. Okay? Then you get out of here, okay? And then all you have to do is go up to, so where you find the sum, you go second, then you go above, then you hit stat. And you see this thing that says list, and I'm not sure exactly why it's in there, but if you arrow over to math, and you go down to number 5, that sum, you put that in there, okay? And then you want to get of a sequence. So you're going to do the same thing again, second stat, except this time you're going to go into the ops. All of these can be found in the catalog as well. So if you were to go down there, you can find them as well. And then you're going to go to 5, sequence. And then you are going to put in your formula, and the formula is already in y equals 1, so the way I'm going to get there is going to go, I could either type in the formula directly, or I can just put it in from my y equals, which I'm going to choose to do. So I'm going to go vars, over to y vars, over to function, and y1, and that's going to put my my formula into, that's a sequence that I'm finding the sum of. Now the next thing, which I think I forgot to tell you, you have to put in the variable, okay? So you're going to evaluate for the variable x. So this is where most people would forget. I put in the variable x. I have to hit a comma after the y1. Comma is right above the 7 right there. And I go comma, and I go 1, and I go comma. And since I'm trying, that's the lower bound. This is the upper bound, which is 15. And then you need one more comma for the step. So you're going up in increments of 1. So in other words, that means you're going from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4. Your n values, how they're incrementing. Okay, so that's the index. And so you put 1 in there because you're going in steps of 1. You close the parentheses for the parameters, and then you close the parentheses for the sum, and then you hit enter, and you get a sum of 11.903. So that would be the first 15 terms of that sequence. The other way you can do this is by going to hit the alpha key, and then you go to window, and there's probably more ways. And if you have a TI-84 or 84 plus, you can do it this way. Otherwise, you have to do the way I just showed you. And you go down to this sigma looking thing, and you hit enter. Okay? And then, whoops, and then you can type in your sequence 5 Or maybe we could just put in vars, y bars in there. Let's see if that works. Vars, y bars, function, y1. And then I think you would have to put in the same, in some cases, if you go to alpha window, you would get little boxes here where you actually type in the bounds, but I think that depends on what mode you're in. So I'm just going to do exactly the same thing that I did up here. Sum, so you don't have to do this sum of the sequence. Let's make sure we get the same thing. So now I'm going to go comma, evaluated for the variable x from 1 to 15 in increments of 1. Okay? And in this case, you only need one set of parentheses. Hopefully, I get an error. Arguments. What did I do wrong? Do I need another set of parentheses? 1 to 15, 1. Maybe I do need another set of parentheses. I don't know why I would. Okay. Let's hit enter again. Let's see, it says go to. Do I need to add another parentheses? Maybe. Hit enter. And it didn't work. So I would just go with the first method until I figure this out. Okay, bars, y1 for the variable x from 1 to 15. 1 sum should have worked, I would think, but maybe we don't need this in this case.
Speakers today's list of a complete attendance is Carolyn Cunningham, Jeff Finley, Fred Jewell, Bonnie Katza, Kenneth Leader, Don Lindgren,
Hey,
Rob
me.
Lindenberger, Mary Prasa, Connie Quigg, Rudy Sumter, Dave Thomas, Melissa Voss, and Connie Williams.
There we go. Okay. So if you enter it in this way, it assumes, I guess, that it's a sequence going up in increments of 1, so you don't need that last parameter 1. So it gave you the same answer this way. So you just don't need that last little comma 1 if you do it this way. But you get the same answer as we saw in the previous problem. That's it. I got to go take my attendance now. So nice talking to you. Bye.